It's often a sight to see many Gambian women leaving home very early in the morning each day for their routine trip to the market or to a local garden. For others, it is a daily routine to visit the Saro granite milling site just on the outskirts of Banjul. A good number of women from across the Combos and beyond converge on Saro Granite Milling Center to eke out a living. Mariama Sise is one of 11 women that are loading this truck with granite cells. According to them, it earns them $100 each as individual truck owners pay $1,100, which they say is the highest they could ever have in loading trucks. Mariama said sometimes they spend the whole day and could only manage their fares or without a single dalasi in the worst case. They are into this, according to her, to feed their families.
Sometimes we spend the whole day without making a dalasi, and in that case we beg for fare. Some of us live in Jiboro, Ibo Town, Talinding Coastal Road and up to Tauto.
Fananget travels from Jiboro in the West Coast region daily to find something to feed her family. According to her, her son died in a fight and leaving her with 5 children, and she has no choice but to be engaged in this venture. She went on to say that transport is her major constraint, and on occasion when she couldn't make anything for the day, she spends the night at Saro or sometimes manages to get to Brikama.
Sometimes I stand here till Maghrib and I manage to get to Birkama, and if I could not have car, I spend the night here. If I do not have anything for the day, I spend the night here at Saro under the tents. This is not our wish, but we have no choice. There are people that God has lifted up and some He does not. My first son was killed by one boy, and before that, their father left me with 5 children, and I have to take care of them. This is why I am here.
Aisha Sonko is busy making peanut soap, which she will later sell for $15 each, and the basin is equal to 15 soap altogether. The women complain about the lack of sanitary facility and access to water, which they said affects their work at Saro. They may be having a hard time to make a living on this site, but these women are determined to continue to help their families live a decent life thanks to their determination.
We do not have water and toilet facility here, as well as a proper housing to relax or sleep.
Reporting for GRTS News, I am Falilu Emel Janko.